Jake Smith on the 10, Larry Langan on the 11, and Gary Teeter on the 12. Make sure I got all my marshals. Missing my 6 bucket
4,
still.
3.
You going to grab
2,
that one? Yep, grab it.
1.
All right, here we go. Line them up, guys. Line them up. You do not have to start right on your number. Those of you that right on number, you are in the dust. You are not in the groove. Just letting you know, those of you that right on the number, you're not in the groove. Okay, here we go. Race is ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. Here we go. We're off and running. Thank you, Sean Alfonso. Good eye over there. Thank you, Sean Alfonso. Joseph Rerro going to lead the charge here after 2 rounds of qualifying. Guys having some problems here in the back second track. They're squiggly all in front of one another. They're trying to get it straightened out. A couple of guys upside down early in this one. Rerro into TLR right now out in front. Here in Rookie E-Buggy, his very first season running the Florida RC Championships here at his home track. Hometown advantage. Going to come across the line with lap number 1. Mike Wolford in at number 2 spot. I want to say Wolford right now is leading the points in this group. I was trying to remember. I think it's flip-flopped. I think one leads in Truggy and the other one leads in Buggy, and I think that it's Wolford that's leading in Buggy. Joseph Rerro, Mike Wolford, last time by the line, separated by 3.8 seconds as Joseph has opened up a quick lead here on the field. Derek Clayton from 5th on the starting grid up to that number 3 spot. David Leakey holding on to number 4. Thomas McGrath now works his way up to number 5. I know Thomas is going to be tired at the end of the day. He's been working hard along with Tim Cook here on this track. The sun finally beginning to set a little bit as the shadows casting more and more here on the racetrack. Once that sun does go down, that moisture going to start to come up, and I think the traction is going to get a little bit better. Some of this dust is going to calm down. Race number 16, Open E-Buggy coming up next. 6:30 left to go. David Leakey, Thomas McGrath, Max Mejia, 3, 4, and 5. Derek Clayton working at number 6. Scott Manning in the 7. Braden Thompson in the 8. Jake Smith 9. Gary Teeter in the 10. Donnie Large holding on to 11. Larry Langan in the 12. Hey Austin, check your transponder on your buggy. Had a weak signal. 2 minutes down, 6 minutes left to go. Race number 15 on the track. Race number 16, you're going to be coming up next. Oh. Mike Wolford now going to take over that race lead. Easy there, guys. Easy. Y'all race clean with one another now. Got a couple of them coming together here on the front straightaway. That's going to be Thomas McGrath and Max Mejia. Y'all race clean to get one another now. Keep it nice. Mike Wolford with the race lead. Joseph Rerro in that number 2 spot last time by the line. See where they're going to be at this time. Here they come around the corner. Down the front straightaway they go. Rerro back out in front. Oh, Donnie Large spins out right in front of our race leader. Oh, no, our race leader upside down on the face of the jump. Marshall coming over here to him. Oh, a couple of guys getting together over here. Easy now, fellas. Got lap traffic working all around the leaders. Rerro on the right-hand side of the track. Wolford holding on to that number 2. Let's see where they'll be at when they come back to the line this time. Careful, guys, on that double. Don't turn it into a triple. Here comes Wolford back to the line. Gap now 5.9 seconds as he's trying to make up time. Still got a lot of racing left to go on the clock. 4:30 remaining. Joseph Rerro right now leading the way, 5.9 seconds up on Mike Wolford, who's in that number 2 spot. Max Mejia holding on to the number 3 last time by the line. Long lap here for Max. There he is coming across the line. 8.3 seconds now back at that number 2. Thomas McGrath working the number 4. Derek Clayton in that number 5 as he comes across the line. Scott Manning holding on to the 6. Rerro coming across the line now, working that left-hand side of the track.
3 minutes
Larry
left.
upside down. Mike Wolford 2.9 seconds back of the race lead. Rerro working the right-hand side, coming down the hill, down that hairpin. Now working the double and the roller. Oh, Larry going to roll upside down right here, right in front of Mike. Mike going to clear him, though. Rerro coming across the line, just laid down his fastest lap of the race. 27.4 that time by for Joseph. 2:30 remaining. Joseph not too far out in front. Mike still digging hard. This is also a first full-time year racing for Mike Wolford as well. Max Mejia holding on that number 3 with 2 minutes left to go. There's Joseph coming across that start-finish line now, working that left-hand side of the track. Mike Wolford coming across the line. 4.9 seconds back. David Leakey and Scott Manning right now going at it for that number 5 and 6. They are separated by 1.2 seconds. There's Joseph coming across the line, 28.6 that time by. Let's see where Mike Wolford's going to be at when he comes to the line. Here he comes down the front straightaway. Joseph continuing to open up the gap now, 6.5 seconds to lead. Minute 30 left to go. Remember, guys, you have problems in A-main number 1. Don't sweat it. You can still win it in A-main number 2. $27.7 that time by for Joseph. Mike coming onto the front straightaway, cross the line. 29.9.
1 minute left.
60 seconds left to go. One going for a big tumble back there in the back section of the track. Marshall's on top of it.
45 seconds left.
Joseph coming onto the front straightaway. Looks like he got tied up there with some lap traffic. Still got a comfortable lead here on the field. Your race leader working the left-hand side of the track. Got a lot of lap traffic to deal with. That pink and purple in the back section of the track is race leader. Coming down the hill. Third car in line. Oh, he goes for a tumble upside down. Gets it back on all 4. 15 seconds left to go.
15 seconds left.
Here he comes onto the front straightaway. Gets a little squirrely. Gathers it back up. Cross the line. Final lap here. Looks like Mike Wolford not going to make it back to the line, so Joseph Rerro will be the only one to reach that 17-lap pace as he's going to take the win here in Rookie E-Buggy for A-main number 1.
Mike Wolford done. Donald Large done. Gary Teeter done. Max Mejia done.
Joseph Rerro coming to the line and
done.
taking the win here in
Joseph
A-main number
Rerro
1.
done. David
Rookie
done.
Clayton on the 4, Jeff Schuyler on the 5, Donnie Large on the 6,
15 seconds
Larry
to the start
Lagan,
of the
please,
race.
on the 7. All right, Open E-Truggy, you're up next. Open E-Truggy up next.
Less than 5, 4,
Guys, line them up.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. All right, we're off and running. Joseph Rerro going to lead the way. Going to have Mike Wolford right there behind him. Oh, no, one upside down. Look at the hustle there from Jake Lasco. He must have took his Viagra early. I would like to point out that he is spending the night with Trent Walker. Trent Walker, Andy Kirk, the 3 of them My man's taking his Viagra. No. Don't try to talk your way out of it. We all know the deal. Joseph Rerro right now leading the way. Derek Clayton holding on that number 2 spot. Jessica Eiler up to that number 3. Donnie Large working to number 4. Larry Langan to that number 5. Mike Wolford into 6. Scott Manning into 7. Race number 24. You're coming up next. It is Rookie E-Truggy presented by Orlando Collision Center. Out on the track. Rerro right now with a 3.8 second lead up on Derek Clayton. Mike Wolford holding on that number 3 spot now 7/10 of a second behind Clayton. Got 6:30 left to go. Rerro now 13 seconds up on Mike Wolford as he's worked his way back up into that number 2 spot. Donnie Large holding on to the number 3. Derek Clayton working to number 4. You're now 2 minutes down, 6 minutes left to go. Race number 24, please be ready. I will need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I'll need 2 volunteers. Are you in the next race, James? You in the next race? Yeah. So I'll need 3 volunteers, please. I'll need 3 volunteers for the next race. I'll need 3 volunteers, please, for the next race. Joseph Rerro now with a 9.8 second lead here up on Mike Wolford. Wolford 2.4 seconds up on Donnie Large. Derek Clayton working at number 4. Jessica Eiler holding on to that number 5. She's feeling the pressure right now from Scott Manning. Last time by the line, they were only separated by 1.1 seconds. Rerro trying to work his way around some lap traffic here. Last time by the line, 11-second lead now up on the field, but Mike Wolford just ran his fast lap of the race. At 28.8, Rerro though going to click off at 26.9.
5 minutes left.
On lap number 2. 3 minutes down, 5 minutes left to go. Donnie Large still holding on number 3. A little bit of a long lap here for Donnie. That's going to allow Derek Clayton now to close up on his back bumper. Jessica Eiler still working at number 5. She's half a second up in front of Scott Manning. Working their way onto the front straightaway. Manning now going to move up to that number 5. Eiler in the 6. Larry in that 7. .330 down, 4:30 left to go. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Parts, line 1, Parts, line 1. Got a missed lap here for Joseph Rerro. We'll get that fixed for him.
4 minutes left.
Joseph right now still maintaining race lead. Mike Wolford right now running about 20 seconds back in that number 2. As Joseph continues to click them off here. Yeah, that's home track, all that stuff. Series racing, there's nothing I can do about it.
Three minutes left.
Joseph Rerro continuing to lead the way. Mike Wolford holding on to that number 2 spot. Donnie Large working to number 3. Derek Clayton in the 4. 2:30 left to go. With just over 2 minutes left to go here in race number 23. Joseph with a commanding lead right now up on the field. That TLR running strong for him.
2 minutes left.
Here he comes over here onto the front straightaway. Coming around that lap traffic. Joseph just ran his fast lap race at a 26.6 that time by. Race number 24 coming up next. No close battles to call right now. Everybody kind of spread apart on the track. Joseph with a lap up on the field.
One minute left.
Final minute of the race. Joseph Rerro in the TLR. Right here at his home track. Going to be looking to take the win overall.
45 seconds left.
Rerro working around some lap traffic here. Here he comes onto the front straightaway.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go. Open e-truggy up next. Open e-truggy up next.
15 seconds left.
Gigas, I need 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteers. 5 seconds remaining to be the final lap here. And race clock expires.
Joseph Rerro done.
Joseph Rerro going to come across
Scott
line. He'll
Manning
take
done.
the win here in race number 23 and A main number 2 as he takes the win overall.
Mike Wolford done.
Mike going to come home in that number 2 spot.